folks, this is Don coming at you with another video. It is a beautiful Saturday morning here in Poughkeepsie, New York. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new to this channel, make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, and comment. Right? Like I said, this is Don coming at you again this bright, beautiful Saturday morning. Is that light in bed right there? Or it's better a little dark on that side. But anyway, we're gonna hang out today. Me, my brother, my nephew. My brother-in-law was supposed to be coming, but he canceled us today. Yeah, he got things to do. All right. So we're gonna go window shopping, for supercars, luxury cars and all that stuff in Greenwich, Connecticut. All right. We're gonna take the Mazda. Mazda is dirty. Mazda gotta be washed. So I see what's going on over here. Mazda's dirty as hell. But the red interior though, look at that. Look at that red interior. Red interior, bloody baby. Yeah. It's my mask. Yes. My plastic mask. Give it a little walk around the Mazda. Interior's not bad. Not bad. I'll still clean the interior. Not bad at all on the interior. See the sunroof up there. Sorry, moonroof. That's what's going on the top there. A little walk around. Orange pinstripe. First mod to the Mazda. Next thing I'm going to be doing is the brake calipers. But I figure when the weather gets a little warmer, I'll get that done. Dirty wheels, dirty tires. My book bag full of money. Right? Just in case I got no money to buy one of them daggone supercars, we're gonna be looking at some what we're gonna be looking at there. Porsches, Ferraris, and McLarens. Maybe some Aston Martin. Bugatti, all that stuff. We're gonna be taking a look at all that stuff. Look at the cars that we might be able to afford one day. Alright, just giving you a little cold start in the Mazda. We are on our merry way. And I'll see you in a few minutes. Boom.
There you go, guys. Get the Dodge Durango. Get the track car. Dodge Durango played and twisted. Virtually all safety versions game. Not just because it's painted in that track car. It's like one of the hardest.
Alright folks, y'all see what I'm doing. Getting the Mazda clean and watching CJ on 32s. What's up, CJ? This is Don from Don Mode TV. Hopefully one day my car game will get up to par where I can meet you one day and kick it. Alright. For now, we're getting the Mazda cleaned. And I'm gonna meet with my brother and my nephew, and we're gonna take a ride to Greenwich. We're gonna take a ride to Connecticut and look at some hot cars. Alright. Yeah, so the Mazda is just about done. Almost done with the car wash. Look at the red interior, baby. Look at the red interior. Yes. I've never had a car red interior before. And Mazda has stepped up their game for real. Let me turn this down. Sorry, CJ. Let me pause that for a minute. Chit chat with my folks for a minute. Mazda came a long way. Because I mean, I've always loved Mazdas. Where should I go? Should I go down here and take the back roads? Yeah, I think I'll go down here and take the back roads to my brother's crib. Yeah. Mirror. Alright, so goodness. Oh, there we go. Much better lighting. So anyway, folks, yeah, so Mazda came a long way. You know, Mazda 10, 15 years ago, you know, wasn't all that great. Right? I don't think up until 2015, 2016, it was when Mazda made a comeback. I know back in the early 2000s, maybe 2003, 2004, they came out with their Mazda Speed 6. They came out with a Mazda Speed 6, you know, which was a 4-cylinder, 4-door sedan, turbo engine, right? And it was pretty decent. I think it came with something like between 245 and 265 horsepower, you know. And that was I mean, for a light car. And I think it was also all-wheel drive, you know. But that was a nice car, you know. Kind of pricey, you know. A lot of people wasn't able to afford it, you know. But it was nice. And also they came out with a smaller version, was a Mazda Speed 3, you know, which is the 4-door hatchback version. Well, the 4-door hatchback car from Mazda, which was a cheaper version. I'm not sure if it has the same horsepower as the Mazda Speed 6. But you know, comment down below and let me know if I'm correct or not. You know, my Mazda folks. But yeah, that was also all-wheel drive, 4-cylinder turbo. And they seem pretty decent, you know. They seem pretty fast, you know. I saw quite a few people driving them. So from there on out, up until from that time, up until 2015, 2016, that's why I really started noticing Mazda, you know, the road Mazda was trying to take, you know, with their CS, with their, I think they came out with the Mazda 6. Oh no, I'm sorry. There was the CX. I know they came out with a CX-9. There was a CX-7, and was there? I know they came out with 3 version. You know, back then, or maybe it was before 2015. Yeah, but when they came out with the CX-9 and the CX-5, I think 2017 when they came out with the CX-5, because they did away with the CX-6 and the CX-5. Or whatever. I'm just confused. I'm not thinking straight right about it. But anyway, let me go to where I can remember, you know, noticing Mazda, you know, from when they started stepping up the game. 2017 is when they came out with the CX-5. You know, it was you know, subcompact SUV, right? It was a nice looking little SUV, and then they came out with the CX-9. They came out with a CX-9. That was a handsome looking daggone car, right? It was much different from the 2016, 2015 version. They changed the whole body style. They changed the front grille. They changed the whole front. The whole daggone car was revamped. Right? That's when I started taking notice of Mazda. And when I heard that they got rid of their 6-cylinder and started going to a 4-cylinder turbo, you know, which was a lot more reliable, you know, because, you know, their 6-cylinder wasn't all that reliable at all. And we can always go back in the early 2000s. You know, when they came out with the Mazda Millennia, was a 6-cylinder, yeah, V6 supercharger. They had the Mazda 6. I know they had the Mazda 6 Coupe, you know, which was a very nice sounding car, right? V6, but the engine wasn't all that great, right? So when they started doing the 4-cylinder turbo, you know, a lot of people started buying them. You know, a lot of people started noticing them. Yeah, and that's when I got my first CX-5. As a matter of fact, my first Mazda was a minivan, which was the Mazda 5. Yeah, the Mazda 5, which is a minivan version. You know, that version from the Mazda MVP or MPV. You know, that they used to drive back in the day. And of course, the Mazda MPV back in the day was a bunch of drug dealers. I think a bunch of drug dealers, they used to drive them damn things. You know, because that's all you used to see in the hood. You know, the Mazda MPVs. right? So the version I had was the Mazda 5, which is the minivan version. I had that for about a year. That one was, when I bought it from the Mazda dealership, that one was pre-owned. That had about 72,000 miles on it. It did have some issues here and there, but I had warranty, and they did their took it back to the dealership. They fixed every single thing. Let's see what was wrong with it. It needed rear shocks. They replaced those. It needed front shocks or front struts. They replaced those. What else? The battery was bad, so they replaced that. What else? There was some funky stuff going on with the front, with the alignment. So they fixed all that stuff. And I was a pain in the neck. I was very relentless with the dealership. Everything, the little thing that was out of the ordinary I heard, I'm taking it back to the dealership. Before my 90-day warranty expired. And mind you, I did buy a 2-year extended warranty, which only covered the drivetrain. But my 90-day warranty that covered everything bumper to bumper, I took full advantage of that. And for y'all folks out there who don't, when y'all buy a used vehicle from a dealership, you do have a 90-day warranty. So make sure you take full advantage of that. Every daggone little dings and anything that's out of the ordinary that you hear, make sure you take it back to the dealership and have them fix it. Be a pain in the ass, and that's where I was. So they fixed everything. So when it was all said and done, my car was running like brand new. That car went everywhere, right? And it was very reliable, little minivan. It was 6-seater, it was small, compact, but it was comfortable. It was 6-seater. It had sliding doors on either side and whatnot. I kept that one for, how long did I keep that one for? I kept it for about a year. Then I traded it in and got the Mazda CX-5. CX-5, brand new off the lot. I leased. That's when I started leasing my cars. And I'm going to talk about that in another video about leasing cars and building your credit so you can get to that point in your life. So I bought a CX-5, and that was a good deal because it was brand new, and it was small, it was subcompact SUV, but it did its job. It was very comfortable, great in the snow, excellent on gas, and that one wasn't turbocharged. It was 2017. Yeah, it was 2017 when I bought it. That was just a straight 4-cylinder, high torque engine. I think it came out 182 horsepower. But it got up and go. It had a nice little pep to it. So I kept that one for about another year and traded that one in for the one I really wanted, which is the CX-9. The Mazda CX-9, I got that in red. That red was a soul metallic red, right? Beautiful red color. My wife, fell in love with that color. So I had that one. I stepped up from the CX-5 to the CX-9, and that model was a touring model with a premium package, right? So it was the one I really wanted, which was the GT model, which that came with a chrome trim, on there, which is the version I have right now. But that one was a little pricey. It was out of my price range. I didn't want to deal with the payments, so I ended up getting that. And I kept it for about a year until I was able to afford, the one I have now, which is this beautiful interior red one that I have now. This is the Grand Touring model, GT model, carbon edition, which is what Mazda knows it as. And the color on the outside is a polymetal gray, which is a beautiful gray. My wife doesn't like it, but it's different. And I'm that kind of guy. I like difference. I like being different. Because when I've had my first, the CX-5 Mazda, it was the same red, and the soul metallic red. And I stepped up to the CX-9, which is the same color, the soul metallic red. And that option was a $600 option. You had to pay extra for that paint. Alright, and only one person I saw that had that color. Alright, until probably like a year or so later, or a couple months later, then everybody started jumping on the bandwagon and getting that color. Now, this one right now, which is one I have, 2021 Mazda CX-9 Carbon Edition, you know, polymetal gray. You know, it's almost like a smoke show gray from the from Mopar. You know, but this one I think is a little lighter. All right, almost looks kind of blue. You know, when the sun hits it, when the light hits it. But this is nice. You know, it comes with a red interior. It's fully loaded. The only thing that this one did not come with, which is I think the next version up from this one, which is a Signature Series, didn't come with a heads-up display. And there's a few other, a few other bells and whistles that this one didn't come with. A few other options that this one didn't come with. But I'm quite happy with it. You know, bigger wheels that it came with. You know, the nice black wheels, you know, the chrome trim, you know, bigger screen, I can see on there. Looks like a 14-inch screen, right? The infotainment center, heated steering wheel, heated and air conditioned seats. You know, that this one came with. Even the back right there, it comes with a captain's chair. You know, 2 separate chairs back there. Came with that. What else? And it's very comfortable because the seats back there, they adjust back and forth, right? And you can have people in the third row sit back there and be very comfortable. You know, my kids were back there the other day. Mind you, my son, 19 years old, my daughter's 15, and they sat back there, and they're pretty, grown kids. My son, he's almost 6 feet, 5'11", and he sat back there with my daughter, very comfortable. So, yeah, that's it. I don't want to run my mouth too much. You know, I'm on my way down to go get my brother and my nephew right now. We're going to head to Connecticut. So the next time I'll be on the vlog is in Connecticut. You know, reviewing some hot cars. All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, finally made it here to Greenwich, Connecticut, at the location of all the supercars and expensive cars, that they have here for sale. All right, I'm going to show you some footage. We're at the McLaren dealership right now, in Greenwich, Connecticut. And of course, all the McLarens and stuff like that outside for sale. Daggone house money. All right, I'm first start by showing this black one right here. Alright, this one looks like a 570S. Alright, this one is the cheaper version. And of course, you can see the engine in the back, V8 twin turbo. Exhaust coming out to the back right there instead of the rear grille. There you go, McLaren. And this is the 570S. See down there? Alcantara interior, which is a fancy way of saying suede. And this one's pre-owned, of course, 2019, and won $177,000 for it. Highway miles now is pretty good. 15 city, 22 highway. And this one comes with all the bells and whistles. Road drive. Stuff that's on there. Of course, part comes with factory warranty or whatnot. Miles on there. What's the miles on this damn thing? Oh, look, 1,700 miles on there. See? 1,700. It's over 675 or 675 LT. Of course 675 LT. LT means long tail, so it's a little extended in the back. And this one's nice. It's pretty cool with the exhaust coming to the back of the trunk. And still V8 twin turbo. And of course that 575 LT, 575S You know, of course, horsepower. That's what the numbers mean on there. You got 570 horsepower, 600 horsepower. This gray one, and this one is a 600 LT, 600 horsepower. More horsepower from this one, and I think this one is the newest one. Yeah, let me see, 4. Actually, yep, 2020 McLaren GT. Yeah, this is the newest one, and they won $236,000 for that one. The interior is pretty nice. I don't know about exterior color though. Yeah, the interior is nice. That tan, dark tan interior. This car is so daggone low. Of course, this one has a regular exhaust coming from the bottom part. Down there. See all the rest of them over there. From the 570 all the way up to this GT. And this one is what? What we got here? This silver one got both leather and elk interior. And this one, okay, 720S. Okay, so it's supposed to be the top of the line one right here. Well, top of the line one is supposed to be the Sunny one. Damn it. Stole the daggone thing. Just gotta take it home too. AC Cobra. Yeah, so I wonder if it's original. I know a lot of them around the daggone all replicas. I don't know if this one's original. Yeah, we downstairs, ladies and gentlemen. This is where I'll keep all the classics. the tires placed in that thing? Good. Yeah. Hey folks, this is Don coming back at you again with another video. Actually with a second version of the video, second part of the video. Actually the ending part of the video. You know, whatever. Slide that over there or slide that over here. Yeah, that's better. So anyway, folks, I'm on my way home right now. I should be home in about 5 minutes or so. Alright, I figure, end this video by chit-chatting with y'all a little bit, right, on today's experience with going shopping for supercars, super luxury cars, expensive luxury cars, all that stuff. So me and my brother, we ended up going to Greenwich, Connecticut, and for y'all out there who doesn't know where Greenwich, Connecticut is, it's on the other side of New York. In Greenwich, Connecticut is where a bunch of millionaires and billionaires lives. Right? It's kind of like Hollywood, California, yeah, except it's on the East Coast. A lot of rich people live over there, and they have this one strip. It's almost like Main Street in every city that you go into. But their strip is full of nothing but expensive cars. You have your Porsche dealerships. You have your Audi, you have your Mercedes-Benz, you have BMW, you have Rolls-Royce, you have a McLaren, you have Lamborghini, what else? What am I missing? Aston Martin, Maserati, all those, expensive vehicles that we all see on TV or you watch them on YouTube. We actually went and saw them in real life today. Right, it was quite an experience. The salespeople in those dealerships were very down to earth. Very warm and welcoming. And of course, we got a chance to look around, take some pictures and whatnot, chit chat with a couple of people. It was a nice experience. So one day, when we're able to afford such vehicle, might have a couple of them in my garage. We saw this really nice, Porsche 2018 GT2-RS, right? And of course, prices on those are ridiculous. They wanted over $300,000 for that. And of course, that kind of price, that's a nice house. Actually, that's a decent house there in New York. But those kind of cars you buy when you have a couple millions of dollars in your bank account, you have a house already, and you're already established. You buy those kind of cars. McLarens, they were nice to look at, but those are not my favorite cars at all. If I am going to spend money on a supercar or a nice sports car, I'm going to buy me a Porsche. It's either a Porsche 911 Turbo S, Twin Turbo S, a GT3, GT2. I like the Lamborghinis. I like the Lamborghinis. Hold on 1 second, right, folks. My wife is calling. Hey, babe.
Where there?
Huh?
Where there?
I'm about to get off the exit.
Exit away.
I'm about to get off the exit. Come home. What's the matter?
You say this along.
I told you when I spoke to you, I said I was dropping off Garth at the house.
Yeah, but you don't drop. You get that when you say don't drop him off on a driver. Come now.
Yeah, then how long do you think it takes to come home? 5 minutes?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm getting off the exit. I thought you left already. Aren't you supposed to be going out with your people?
Still out waiting for them, master.
Where you guys going? Because I got laundry to finish up.
You have laundry?
Yeah.
Which laundry?
Yeah, I gotta put clothes in my iron.
Oh, it's close. Yeah, them there, close there, fold up. I'm not fold them up yet.
Yeah, see,
Should
that's
have
what I'm
done
saying.
cold.
Yeah. Laundry needs bid. So where the heck are you guys going?
Over Beacon?
What the hell's going on in Beacon?
No. It's a drive.
All right, well, tell Sean and Karen you'll meet them out there.
I'll meet them out there.
Yeah, I'm pulling up outside. Come on to the car.
Then my man and him, we are come now.
All right, so what tell them to meet them out there. We'll drive separate cars.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm outside. I'm pulling up right now.
Alright.
All right, folks. Sorry about that. I had to chit chat with my wife a little bit. So I guess thought my day was done. We're gonna be going out. We're gonna take a ride out to Beacon and go hang out for a little bit. My brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and whatnot. Right. So anyway, like I was saying, it was an experience with with car. And of course, my choice of cars would be the I mentioned Lamborghini. I liked it. The Huracan is nice, right? And the version, it's a small version of the Lamborghini, it's a cheaper version, but and it's more reliable version, right? Maybe if I had the opportunity, I would buy both the Huracan and the Aventador. Probably an Aventador SV. All right, I wouldn't get SVJ. I'm not sure. I don't like the way the SVJ looks. There's too much going on with a body kit and stuff like that. There's the spoiler. I don't like the spoiler on SVJ. I do not like the hood on SVJ. Right, so I probably end up getting the SV version or the S version. Right, which are pretty decent vehicle. I mean, they're high horsepower cars. They're over 700 horsepower. So. Like I said, if I have the opportunity and the means and financial know-how of getting both vehicles, I would get probably. And then again, I probably wouldn't get a Huracan. I would get my Porsche, GT3 or GT2-RS. Actually, I wouldn't even get RS version. I would just get the just regular GT3. Because RS version is the track version, right? And I like to drive that on the street and whatnot. I'm not taking it to a track or whatnot. So I get the GT2 or GT3, right? Which might be a little cheaper, less expensive, right? I'll get a Nissan GTR, a Corvette C8, and a Corvette C7 Z06. So those are my sports cars that will be in my garage, that I would cherish and drive on a regular basis, right? And then for luxury cars. Right. Of course, I like the Mercedes-Benz S-Class, right? S550 or the AMG version, or the top of the line, top daddy would be the Rolls-Royce Ghost, or the is it the Ghost? Yeah, the Ghost. Or I wouldn't get the Phantom. The Phantom's too damn big, right? So it would be the Rolls-Royce Ghost, right? And for a truck. For a big SUV, the Cadillac, Cadillac Escalade, So those would be the cars that would be in my garage, in my big old 10-car garage, and my big old house. So hopefully this daggone YouTube thing works out and we can start selling my merch. I have a couple of hoodies, some T-shirts, but I'm waiting for my website to be built. I'm waiting for my friend to do my website for me so I can start selling merch. But that's coming soon. I would say between now and probably the next couple of months. The website should be dropping soon, and I'm going to be doing my own printing and whatnot because I bought a printer machine, so I'm going to be printing my own labels on my T-shirts, all right, and on my merch, so that's up and coming, all right. So I'm going to end this vlog and go hang out with the family. And thanks for watching. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, and comment this video. All right, this is Don from Don TV. I'm out. Peace. God bless.